Hey, Shani in the back, an episode of Shani's Lab. So I wanted to come in here and talk about the mass shooting that happened in El Paso, Texas, at the Walmart. So a guy just randomly walked into Walmart and fucking just started blasting. So I just want to say, first of all, for starters, rest in peace to all of the people who were killed. I hope anyone who was injured, is doing well and they're recovering well. I hope they don't have any major damage done, to their physical body, as well as, their mental psyche. Again, prayers and rest in peace goes out to all the victims that were killed. But there's been a lot of these mass shootings, over the last couple years, and it seems like, nothing is being done about it. Now, of course, the first thing people will say is, oh, the NRA, and oh, we need more gun control and blah, 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 blah. And that's not necessarily the problem. The problem is, who was allowed to carry a gun? What type of firearm are they allowed to buy, Are they mentally, able to handle, owning, a gun, Can they, are they, are they saying, like, why did this guy do this, Is he crazy? Is he a supremacist, Was this planned, Like, what is going on, People are just, doing their average shopping, trying to get things or whatever, and, a dickhead walks into, the superstore and just start blasting off on people. There are multiple videos of people, like gathering together so they could run out. People were recording. You could tell that people definitely were fearful of their lives. Because for someone to just this is the same thing. With the Dylan Rose shooting up the black church. The mass shooting, at that bar that we had, there's just been recently a lot of, mass shootings where people feel the need to just walk into, enclosed places and start shooting people. I'm not understanding, what's going on in El Paso, Texas, what's going on with that guy, what's going on with the law enforcement there, Again, why did he do this? What's his history? What's his background? I find it interesting, that there's not much to be found, about the guy and his background, or anything like that. There needs to be more information available. I'm doing my research and I'm not finding much. As I, continue on and learn more about the story, I'm going to, keep researching, This happened about, a couple days ago, I believe, and when it first happened, I was just like, wow. And then, I was like, well, let me start, researching, and again, there was not much to find. So, I'm coming on here now, and I'm just like, I want to really just talk about, like what's going on. Again, like I said, the first thing that people will do is start, oh, the NRA, and oh, we need gun control laws and blah, 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 but, these mass shootings are happening in certain areas. They're being done by certain people. And there's definitely, an element, of repetitiveness that's happening with these mass shootings, and I don't understand why nothing is being done. Again, prayers and rest in peace to the people who were killed, in this mass shooting, and I hope the people who, survived and anyone who was wounded, is recovering well, mentally as well as physically, like this is, this is wild. This is wild.